don't know how long I'm going to be able to record for because I don't know how much video I have. But I do have a full charge on this, so hopefully I can get something. I'm going to do some out back riding here for a minute. I don't have anything too extravagant back here. You doing over here, Rex? What's up, Rex? What are you doing, bud? What is it that I want to do today? Not a whole lot, but I was already back here earlier. Back here earlier talking about some stuff. I'm going to use this time as my leisure. Looks like it's another windy day, so I don't think I'm going to be able to talk very much. Not going to be very good. But yeah, anyway. Figure, why not take the old GoFlow, or whatever you call it, the cube, the old cube of Allspark. Be like Sam Witwicky with a cube on my head. It's like I'm holding this nice little fun fact now. I have sticky tack or wall tack holding it on today. So that's an interesting tidbit for you. Things that I might want to discuss, not really a whole lot. Figure I'm coming out here just to kind of ride. Want to just kind of get some of the experience. Kind of going leisurely through these trails. There's not really anything too special on these trails. These are actually four-wheeler trails. So, I don't know. Didn't even take a drink with me. I'm probably not going to be on this very long. I feel like coming back here for a minute. So yeah, since I just uploaded a video, I uploaded a video titled, let's see, I just uploaded it too, but I gave it like 2 or 3 different titles. But the main part about it was my visit recently at a psychiatric unit or a behavioral health unit. I just wanted to kind of touch on that for a little bit. Actually, no, I'm turning around here. I'm going to go back on the road. I'm going to go up here, the pig farmers. It's actually a pig farm, or a former pig farm. It's not even a pig farm anymore, but it's where this trail comes out. This trail comes out right beside an old pig farm and a cow fence. Cow fence right up here. But yeah, recent visit. Things that happened, things that transpired. Why it happened, why I did that. There are some things happening. Didn't really quite know what I should do. I was in counseling too. Still am in counseling. I'm an outpatient, but he mentioned that I probably should do that, and I decided I might as well. So I just checked myself in. Checked myself in for about a week. Got out to about 3 days ago now. So that's what I did. And I would say you're somebody that suffer from some sort of mental illness, severe anxiety, depression, borderline personality disorder, depersonalization, or anything. It's definitely something you'd want to do. Something that you want to try. So I'd recommend it for anybody who's having trouble and is unsure on what they should do. It's actually a decent ride. I can feel it on my legs. Got some nice bumps, but definitely not made for riding bikes. Well, I guess you can, but really hard. So yeah, definitely something that you should think about if you're having issues. I was definitely scared to do it too, or I was hesitant, but I figured, you know what? Why not? And I don't regret it one bit. In fact, if I ever have to go again, which very well could happen, I will definitely do it. So, but let's just hope and pray that doesn't need to happen. So yeah, my experience in there was kind of like, first day I went in, first night I guess, it was kind of late on a Monday night. I really just kind of sat there, like I sat there in the bed. Sat there in bed, kind of just chilled, tried to go to sleep. It was kind of nerve-wracking. I think I might want to watch coming down through here. I feel like my tires might be going flat. It's just me. Sure hope that was just me. Thought my back tire was going flat for a second. So yeah, that's kind of throwing me off a little bit now because I'm kind of worried about my tire. See, I'm not really familiar with that trail too well. And I used to be, but I think it may have... Feels a little weird back there. Maybe that's just me. I think it is. Maybe got some stuff in the spokes or something, I don't know. It does feel like it's a little spongy, so maybe it is losing air. It'll probably be flat by the end of this session then, which means I'm going to have to really cut it short. And I'll have to get some friggin' new tubes. The darn thing. I don't know. I mean, I didn't think that thing was that bad. I don't think it's bad. I think I'm just kind of worrying about it too much. So yeah, which is definitely something for me. So yeah, I have, okay, where was I at? I gotta remember. So yeah, it was the first day there. First day at this facility wasn't too bad, like the first actual day, like the next day. I was actually just trying to get used to it. Kind of already knew what the format was going to be a little bit, like I knew groups were going to be a thing. Didn't exactly know what was going to happen. I just knew that, seen enough movies and TV shows to know that there's like groups, and heard enough stories. So I was like, okay, let's give it a shot. I pretty much attended every single group, every single time, every day. Attended all groups every day, and pretty much participated in all of them, and talked, and did stuff. You know, facilitated even one actual group, which was actually pretty interesting. I really did lead a group, but it wasn't really with the material that I wanted to do it with. What I mean by that was I had material that was set up like spiritual stuff, since I am a spiritual man. I wanted to facilitate a group and lead a group with biblical stuff, but they said, I think that there was like an issue with that. Maybe they thought it would just be like offensive, or it would be pushing like beliefs on people or something like that, and they decided not to. But either way, it still taught me something that, you know, you can't always expect the expected. Expect the unexpected and be prepared, which is one of the things that was kind of talked about. It was regularly talked about in those groups. Kind of expecting the unexpected, preparing yourself for it, or trying to be more prepared for stuff like that, because you're not always going to have everything go your way. Life is filled with unexpected events. Even the Bible talks about that. The Bible talks about life, time and unexpected events befall them all. So, filled with uncertainties. So right now, I don't know if I'm going to practice any wheelies or not. I might practice a few. It's kind of getting boring, I'm sure, now, so I don't really want to sit here and do this all day. I just wanted to talk a little bit. Show you a little bit of the fish factory. The fish factory, whatever you want to call it. Used to be a place where they did process fish and all that stuff. And it was turned into like a a farmer's market or something at one point. And now I think it's just a place where they store stuff. I think they store a bunch of junk here. And I think they have bluegrass festivals here sometimes. Other than that, I don't really know. But again, I'm going to try to keep this pretty quick. I don't want to be boring. I'm going to be boring probably, so expect more boring. I'll just cut it up here and there whenever things are interesting. I went over here to this trail over here, which is just another car path. We don't got any trails over here really, but maybe I just don't know them. But yeah. Attended all the groups, and there were some really nice people there. This particular place, UPMC Seneca, which is in Franklin, this place was actually pretty cool. I actually liked it. I liked a lot of the people there. I liked the nurses, staff. They were great. Even the individuals that I was in there with, they were pretty cool. A lot of pretty swell fellas and gals, cool guys and gals there. They helped me learn a thing or two. Told me their stories that I definitely won't go into here. But I won't mention names or anything like that, but I can maybe generalize some personality traits. And maybe like say, I made some friends in there. Say I made some friends. So yeah, I made some pretty cool friends in there. I don't have anything else to really add to this, so I think I'm done.